Hey everyone, good morning. Welcome back to a new reading vlog. So it is Saturday today and I don't have any plans, so I thought I would make today into a cozy reading day. Just try and read, you know, throughout the day, and basically just do like a little impromptu 24-hour readathon. The fun thing about today though is that I am going to be using a new reading tracker app called Basmo just throughout today and track my reading. I'm actually collaborating with Basmo on this video, so I will tell you a little bit more about the app because it's a brilliant new app for readers, because the team behind Basmo, they think that reading just makes you a better person and they want to get the most out of your reading experience. So with this app you can actually track your reading. You can do little reading journal like thoughts throughout your reading process. You can do cool emojis. You can also set daily or yearly reading goals, as well as like scan your favorite quotes from books or scan just favorite passages and even pages, and you can do so much in this app. It is also available into 11 different languages, so there is probably one that you can understand. And for today I'm actually going to be reading M-Train by Patti Smith. I recently read Just Kids by Patti Smith and absolutely loved it. Just Kids was all about her life as a young adult living in New York City and meeting Robert Mapplethorpe, as well as a lot of different cool people. And this, I believe, is some essays also about her life. I'm just really fascinated with her life. She is an artist, a singer-songwriter, a writer, like a poet. I'm really interested to read this other non-fiction book by her. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to look for the book in the Basmo app and just set it to, you know, currently reading. And then in a bit or so, I'm just going to clean my house for a bit. And then after that, I can like set a timer, sort of like start like a reading session, and then throughout the reading session I can like write down some thoughts, so you can just keep a kind of reading journal at the same time. Okay, let's see. Okay, you know what, I'm just gonna start a reading session now and just read a bit now, and then after that I will just clean up. So yeah, let's do it. Start session. So now the time is ticking and I can just write down some thoughts whilst reading this book. Okay, so I just read a little bit, like a few minutes, but I'm actually going over to a friend's house because they're on a holiday, so I'm cat sitting that cat for a couple of days. So I'm just grabbing some of my last stuff, you know, because I'm going to sleep there as well. So I'm going there like just in a bit, I think, because I don't have any other plans today in here, so I might as well just go there and entertain the cat. Okay, little reading update. It is currently at 1:30 p.m. I haven't read too much. I'm only on page 30, I think, and I'm just sitting here by the open doors, but unfortunately it is raining, but it's still like really warm, so I thought I would just sit here and get some fresh air. But I'm just gonna read some more. I'm really enjoying it so far already. I'm just really fascinated by everything that like she experienced in her life and the people she met, and I'm listening to the same song that I've been listening to when I read Just Kids. It's this random song called Sanctuary by Wave of Pollen. It was in one of those reading playlists, and I don't know, it just has the perfect vibe for just these books. And every time I want, like, I'm reading something written by Patti Smith, I'm just going to listen to that song because it just kind of, you know, it fits. It also, like, look at the photo on this cover. It's a very calm song with like pianos, and it's a vibe. It's a vibe. So I'm just gonna listen to that song and just read a bit more while sitting here by the open doors. Okay, so I thought I'd give you a little update on my reading as well as on the Besmo app, because I've just been using it every time I'm reading. I haven't read too much, I'm only on page 40, but I'm definitely going to be reading some more tonight as well as tomorrow morning, because I started today at like, what was it, 9? So I can just, you know, continue the readathon until 9 next morning. But let's take a look at the app. Okay, so I made a few notes. One of them, for example, was I would like to see more dates so I know how old she is, because either I missed it or I just don't know in what year the things that she's talking about are happening. So I can't really, like, I don't know how old she is, but I'm interested to know what age she was when, you know, she's talking about her experiences traveling and going to little cafes and writing and meeting people. So that's what I hope to just, you know, get to know some more of. And also one, like, she had some very weird and sometimes scary experiences with like the police in a foreign country and, you know, having to take mug shots and everything. I'd be scared as hell. But also very interesting experiences and such simple and beautiful ones of just sitting in a little cafe drinking coffee and writing. So I'm currently like 13% of the way through the book and I've read for a total of 24 minutes. Which is not that much, but I'm just, you know, it's not like a readathon of doing the reading as much as I can, but just, you know, trying to focus a bit more on reading today. However, as you did see, I just started a puzzle. I really like doing puzzles. This is actually a puzzle with a lot of photos on there, so I'm not showing it to you because, you know, they're friends and stuff, but it's a really fun puzzle. But I've never made a puzzle that's all about photos before, and it's a bit more difficult than just a fun cartoon illustration, but that's off topic. What I also like about the app is that you can actually schedule your reading. So if you want to get a reminder of, hey, you haven't read yet today, do you want to reach your daily goal or your yearly reading goal, perhaps you can just, you know, read a bit now or whenever you want, because once you start the app you can actually you have a little questionnaire where it says like, oh, when do you like to read, either morning, evening, or you know, afternoon, and how often do you read, or like how much do you read on average per day. So the app can just tell you if you like to read between 0 and 15 minutes a day at night. It will give you a little reminder at like 8 o'clock p.m. like, hey, do you want to read a bit? So it will just get you motivated to read. I personally don't really do the daily reading goals because that's a lot of pressure for me, but I know a lot of people who just like having a very extensive TBRs and very, you know, specific goals. So I think it's so perfect if you want to kind of have someone or something, an app, keeping you accountable and like, hey, you haven't read yet today, might as well just read a bit instead of scrolling social media. So I'm really enjoying this app so far. I also love that you can just, you know, put your entire library in there, every book you want to read, every book you have read, the books you're currently reading, create lists as well, so the books you read in 2021, for example, and just see all of your progress. There is a lot to discover in the app, so I'm really enjoying it. But now I'm going to take a bath. Actually, I just had some dinner. I had some falafel and pita bread. It was so good, but they have a bath here and I don't have a bath, so I'm going to take a lovely bath. Oh my god, I'm so excited. The last time I sat in a bath was a very long time ago, and I will try to read a bit, maybe tonight, but I think I will keep you updated, or like I will give you a final update tomorrow morning, and I will give you just, you know, a final update on everything I read today and tomorrow morning. Okay, good morning. I thought I would end this reading vlog today. It is nearly 9 p.m. I just read for almost an hour because I was up very early, and I am like nearly halfway through this book now. I'm enjoying it so much, and I think it is just so, as I said before, fascinating. to read about her life. And of course I've been using Besmo. I am currently 46% of the way through. I have read for an hour and 15 minutes, although I forgot a little bit in the morning. I started reading and then I forgot to press start, so I probably read for like 15 minutes more. But because so many of these pages have pictures in it and they're quite short, you fly through this book. And also because the writing style is just so gripping, you literally fly through it. So that's why I'm reading this really fast. And of course with all the reading sessions, I could do a little emoji of how I felt. Well, literally every time I read something, I was just like, awesome, awesome, awesome. And also yesterday at 8 p.m. I still got a little reminder like, hey, would you like to read to, you know, reach your daily goal? So that is what I did. I also read a bit before I went to bed yesterday. I like that with every session you can see like, oh, this session I read 32% and I read for 15 minutes, and the other session I read for 3% and I read for like 6 minutes. It also really depends just on my reading mood. Sometimes I read 10 pages an hour, and sometimes in this case, if I'm really into it, I can read like 100 pages an hour. So yeah, I just love that you can basically track everything in this app. And if you are intrigued too, don't forget to click the link in my description to check out Besmo and see if it's something for you as well, if you want to get more out of your reading experience. So this was my little 24-hour readathon for M-Train by Patti Smith. Let me know if you have any other recommendations of books written by Patti Smith. I think she's just a brilliant writer and person and artist and poet, and I would love to read some of her poetry one day actually. So after finishing this one, I am most definitely getting more of her books. I really hope you liked this video, and again, thank you so much to Besmo for collaborating with me on this one. I enjoyed using the app so much, and as I said before, check out the link in my description. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you want to comment something but you don't know what to comment a little coffee cup, because she's drinking coffee by herself in a little cafe and it's aesthetically pleasing. So comment a little coffee cup. Again, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a beautiful day, and I will hopefully see you in my next video. Bye.